Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, or welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm Jayla, and you can go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's very big, very red, very free, and you can join the family because we gets down over here. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be talking about something that I know everyone deals with. There's not one person I don't know that does not deal with anger, so let's talk about it. One thing I've learned about anger, and this might be the very most important thing about anger, is that it's a secondary emotion. No matter what you're going through, it could be like a situation I had the other day where this individual basically stole my car. It was for like 2.5 seconds, but still by law. Cause if you don't know how I gets down by the law, okay? And it made me angry because one, that's my only form of transportation. That's like my livelihood, you know. So the initial thing was I was scared, and because this person made me scared that I could lose my stuff and then have to pay for it, it made me angry. And it happened a few days ago. By the time y'all see this, it's probably a week. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm still working through that specific anger because y'all, I know God is working on me every day. I promise you, something makes me angry, okay? We're working on it. So these are the things that I'm implementing because, I promise you, anger is something that is constantly has to be worked on, especially with me because. But how I am learning how to address that anger and how to kind of work through it is one, going back through what happened, not ruminating oh, I should have did this, that, and the third, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did do that for the first 3 hours because like I said, we get down over here and sometimes this is not right, but sometimes justice needs to be served immediately. So like I said, anger is something that has to be worked on every single day, especially with me, because with that situation, in that moment, and for the next 2 or 3 hours, I kind of marinated on it, and because I wanted justice to be served that day, just know that there were many things that were ruminating through my head, and so I had to really stop myself from doing certain things that would not have me here today in front of y'all. Read between the lines here, okay? I had to stop myself and actually ask myself, why am I angry? And I feel like that's the first thing. If you can stop yourself from the constant thoughts and ask yourself, why are you angry? That's a starting point. Because from asking yourself, why are you angry, you're then able to assess, oh, this happened. This situation made me scared to lose everything, and it makes me angry because people feel like they can do whatever they want without any consequence. So that's the first step that I suggest, is stop the thoughts and ask why. The second thing I personally do, if I can spin the block on a person, I'll spin the block on a person and be like, yo, you piss me off. Sometimes you have to confront your anger. For instance, there was another situation while I was working and I was door dashing and I was parked in someone's parking spot, okay? And if y'all know anything about like DoorDash and delivery service, the person that you're delivering the food to don't always give you clear instructions on how to get there, where to park, this, that, and the third, right? So I had parked in a reserved park spot because I was looking for the building. I wasn't gonna be there long. And the person just so happened to come, by and, try and get their parking spot. And so in that moment, the initial interaction with him, I was like, okay, is there a problem? This, that, and the third. Like, I'm trying to be polite out the gate because people crazy. You never know, right? So he was giving me attitude. And in that moment, I'm like, okay, don't cause a scene, because it was a group of males. So it's like, I didn't know exactly what was gonna go on, But then I thought about it, because after I pulled off, I was like, you know what? Me personally, I've always been non-confrontational unless I have to be. And in that moment, I felt like I needed to stick up for myself, but in the right way. And so I spin block, okay? And I told him, I was like, hey, I really didn't appreciate how you gave me attitude. Like, I'm simply working. Like, I didn't know this was your parking spot. I wasn't gonna be here all night. And yeah, I threw a little insult in there. But you need to learn how to be more kind to people, because you don't know what people are going through. And of course, he gaslit me, but me saying that, I didn't care what he was saying. I didn't even care if he acknowledged what I was saying. It was just the fact that I took that action to actually stand up for myself, because by nature, I am a kind person. Like, non-confrontational, I don't like it. But when it's time for me to stand up for myself, I will stand up for myself. It may be a little delayed, because I'm a quiet person. It may be delayed, but I have to get better at standing up for myself. And if you're like me, baby, you got to speak up. You got to. The third thing that I do when addressing my anger is I pray. Like, it should be the first thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It should be the first thing that I do is pray, because Lord knows how I get angry, how I get down. But I pray for that peace to kind of like wash over me, because I ain't admitting to nothing, but I know how I am. And like I keep on saying, I get down, okay? Follow me. So I have to pray, because I'm genuinely not trying to be like that. And praying just gives a sense, like I said, that peace that washes over you, because you need that peace in order to calm down. If you're a believer, that's great. Come join the family. If you're not a believer, you can still join the family. I don't judge. But there will be God. I can't talk about life without talking about God, because He is so great, okay? And another thing I would add is, in the initial moments, sometimes you just gotta be silent. Physically, with your mouth, just be silent. Don't say nothing that you're gonna regret, because we know. I know you, because you follow me. I know you pop off at the mouth. Like, I know you do. So those initial moments, those first initial moments, like you being angry and feeling what you're feeling, can't pop off at the mouth. Okay, so to recap, and these things are in no specific order. Like, y'all, the way my mind works, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to claim ADHD, but I sure do have a lot of signs of it, okay? So the way my mind works, it's like, it's organized chaos, okay? Like, that's the best way I can describe it, and that's all you're gonna get out of me. And so I would like for these things to be in a specific order, but we just gonna recap, and you take what information what you will and leave the rest. And we just gonna continue to do our best, So in no specific order, addressing your anger is stopping yourself from thinking angry thoughts and figuring out the root cause of your anger, because anger is a secondary emotion. Be silent. Whatever's happening initially is happening, just be silent, because you don't want to pop off at the mouth. Defend yourself. Stick up for yourself. If you have to tell someone how you felt or how the situation made you feel, say it. Pray. Let that peace wash over you, because you're going to need it in order to do everything else. That's all I have for y'all today. Honestly, it was so chaotic filming. Like, literally, I just needed 20 minutes. And I couldn't get that 20 minutes to myself. So, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Mwah.